In today's tutorial, we'll learn how to cut the pattern for this beautiful V-neck off-shoulder gown. We'll just learn how to cut the upper part. Alright, the first thing is to get your pattern, your shoulder, the bust line, the waistline, the hip line, and the total length of the dress. From the waistline, I'll come up by 1.5 inches or 2 inches, depending on how wide I want my belt to be. So you come up by 2 inches or 1.5 inches. After coming up by 2 inches or 1.5 inches, I will measure the line. I have 5 inches here, so I will extend it. I will extend my line by half of that, which is 2.5 inches. So I'm extending forward by 2.5 inches. I will divide this 2 by 2, which is 2, and I'm marking the 2.5 inches at that point. So this point, this and this are equal. They are equal. I will now go to the shoulder line and divide it into 2 equal parts. So from that point, I will draw a straight line. And I must say that the point on my shoulder depends on what I want, how I want the neckline to be. If I want it off shoulder more than if I want it really off, then I will go in more. But I'm okay with dividing the shoulder line into 2. Let's work with the back. Just as I did to the front, I will come up also by 1.5 inches or 2 inches. So I'll mark that point and draw my straight line. After drawing the line, then we'll work on the neckline. So I'll mark how deep I want the neckline to be, and I will divide my shoulder line the way I did with the front. I will divide it into 2 and draw a straight line from that point, and this will give me a V neckline. So after drawing that line, the next thing is to cut out this pattern, and this pattern will be the base of the dress, like more like the lining of the upper part. So we'll cut it out. Now I already have it cut out. That's the front, and this is the back. So you will use this to cut your fabric. Let's keep that aside as we work on the cape, the extended parts of the dress. From our new waistline, we'll come in by 2 inches. We'll mark 2 inches at that point. Then I will measure what I have, and I will extend that at the neckline. I realize I will have to cut out this my pattern paper and add to it, because of that the extension I need to do at the shoulder. So I'll cut off the back, then I will add another paper to extend my pattern. Okay, let's go. I'll come in by 2 inches as I said, then I will measure what I have left. Whatever it is, I will extend my shoulder line. Then I will mark it. Note that I am starting from where my neckline my V neckline starts from. So I'll have something more like parallelogram. So I will join from here to the marked part like this. I don't have a marker close by, so I'll be using this green pen to retrace that shape so that it will be distinct. I hope it will be distinct enough. So I'm using a green pen as against the black I was using before, so that you see the shape that we need now, that we'll be working with. Just trying to trace it out again with a green pen. So just trying to mark the parts that we'll be cutting. That's the shape we'll be cutting. So the next thing is to divide what I have here and mark a straight line upward. So I'm just dividing it into 3 parts. You can make it 4, but I'm dividing it into 3 parts. I'll draw a straight line upward, and that is where I will slash and spread. So just draw a straight line, 3 straight lines. The next thing is to cut the pattern. So after cutting, this is what I have. This is what I have. So the next thing is to cut the lines open. I'll cut it open and I will spread it. I'll place it on another pattern paper so that we can achieve that that fold, that pleat in front of the dress. So we'll spread it on another pattern paper to achieve the fullness in front. Okay, so let's do with the back also. I'll come in here at this these are new waistline also by 2 inches. Then I will measure the shoulder line of the front. I realize I'll have to add more paper to this too, so I'll be adding another pattern paper to extend the shoulder part. So I'll measure the shoulder of the front pattern, and I'll mark the same length at the back. While marking at this back, I made a mistake. My extension was 6.5, and instead of me to start from the new neckline, I mistakenly took my measurement starting from the round neckline that is on my pattern paper initially. I will show you how I rectified that problem as we go on. At this point, I have not even realized I made a mistake. It was when I was editing that I saw the mistake. So I just have to, I'm cutting out the pattern now, the way we cut out the shaped pattern for the front. So we're cutting out for the back also. After cutting, I realized I made a mistake. So I'm just trying to show you that I started measuring from that point instead of from the new neckline. So I have to extend my pattern to accommodate the front pattern now, to make it equal with the front. The front is a 6.5 and what I have here is 5.5, so I'm 1 inch short. So I have to extend this pattern so that I can make it up to 6.5. So at this point I am done. I have extended it. So the neckline, the shoulder line now for the front and the back are equal. The next thing is to spread our front pattern. So I will spread it on this brown paper. I will just glue it down on the brown paper, and this is what I have. So I'll cut it out, cut out the pattern. To get that pleat in front of our dress. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Like and share this video. If you want me to show a detailed tutorial on how to sew this particular dress, drop a comment below so that I will do a detailed video on how to sew the style. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you in my next video.